And now, please welcome the co-founder of Aspiration.com and one of the nation's most effective champions of low-income families, Multiplying Good board member, Joseph Sanberg.
Good evening. 51 years ago, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave a speech of his that's my personal favorite. It's a less well-heralded speech, but I think it's arguably one of the most incisive. It's called the Unfulfilled Dream speech. And there's two parts of that speech that really stick with me as I move throughout the world trying to fight poverty. The first part of the speech that really sticks with me is a line where he said, "Life is about trying to finish that which is unfinishable." And then he connected that wisdom with a quote from 1 Kings chapter 8 that reads, "It is well that it is within your heart." And he was citing a passage that described David's attempt to construct the great temple and an attempt that he didn't complete. And when you marry that to the wisdom that life is about trying to finish that which is unfinishable, it begs the question that can lead to apathy, which is, if you can't finish it, why do you even try? And then from 1 Kings, he reminds us that actually everything that matters is about whether we try. I want to tell you a couple of anecdotes about some people who have it within their heart to think of others, and I hope it will challenge you to do more. You know, I do a lot of anti-poverty work. I started an organization in California that serves 2 million low-income people every year with services that help them get their government benefits. People who are single moms primarily earning $15,000 a year. And every day, hundreds of really poor people write me on social media. And they all reach out with their stories. And the stories all kind of go something like this. They talk about the turmoil that they face, usually because of a lack of health care and health insurance and a family member who's ill. And keeping in mind that, I'm out there in the world as an anti-poverty crusader, someone who gives a lot of money to anti-poverty causes, raises money for anti-poverty causes, you'd think that maybe these messages would all end towards, can you help me? But every day, hundreds of very poor people write me, and they all end their messages with the same question. How can I get involved to help people who are even poorer than I am? Let me tell you one more anecdote that speaks to the spirit of service in human nature, what is within people's heart. I was in Stockton, California last spring, and with the Mayor Tubbs there, we're working on this universal basic income pilot. And we're meeting with a group of folks who are going to be recipients of this universal basic income, like a cash program. And we asked this single mom who's in her 30s named Magdalena what she would do if she had an extra $500 a month. And without even hesitating for a moment, she said she would give those $500 to homeless people every month, right? This is the spirit of service that is in the heart of the poorest Americans. And so, well, of course, this is an upbeat evening. I want to challenge you, though, and ask you, what is in your heart? And are the actions in your life matching everything you can do to help those who are in need? And when you go to sleep tonight and you think about that question, I want you to think about the poor people who write asking what they can do to help those who are poorer. I want you to think about Magdalena and how she wanted to give the extra $500 she gets every month to those who are homeless. And remember what Dr. King cited in his speech: it is well that it is within your heart, even if life is about trying to finish that which is unfinishable. Now it's my distinct honor to present someone who clearly has service in her heart, a visionary and the founder of It Only Takes One Kidney Health, Ramika Cox. And joining her to present the next Jefferson Award is Patricia Mulvaney, board chair of the Mott Haven Academy Charter School. Thank you.